Did you hear the story of the Forbidden Lands? Beyond the mountains, beyond the mists of the north? Once it was called the Raven Land, our promised land. These days, strange creatures haunt those valleys, beasts that should not be, for the land is cursed. Once, Ziggler the Spellbinder was one of us, leading the passage through the mountains into the new land. But when faced by the savage orcs, he opened dark gates to seek the help of demons. That was his undoing. Ziggler turned on us and placed himself on the throne of the Ravenland, his daughter Thorania by his side. To keep their vile corruption from spreading, our wise king built a great wall across the mountain pass and forbade all to ever speak of what had happened. Since then, the Spellbinder's domain is known as the Forbidden Lands. To this day, the Demon King and his daughter still rule there, using the feared Rust Brothers and the demonic Blood Mist, sucking the life out of anyone who dared stray too far from their hearth. Ziggler and Thorania have kept the human folks who still live north of the wall under their heel. Yet, not all is lost. For now, the Blood Mist has lifted, and there are those who dare defy the Demon King and his daughter. Adventurers, treasure hunters, scoundrels. Not heroes, far from it, but men and women who dare travel the land as they choose and make their own mark on it, unbound by any fate or story set for them. They hunt for ancient treasures. They fight whomsoever gets in their way. They build a new world for themselves on the ruins of the old. They are the raiders of the Forbidden Lands. Part 2. Ravenland, the Forbidden Land. Ravenland is a ravaged and fragmented kingdom. The area where you grew up is familiar to you, but the rest of the land you know only through stories and tales. During 10 human generations, travelers were devoured by the Blood Mist, a red and ravenous haze that rose from the ground at night. Very few dared venture outside after nightfall, and fewer still know for certain what lies beyond the horizon. A few years ago, the Blood Mist disappeared inexplicably, and now people look over their shoulders anxiously. The bravest sharpen their blades and prepare to leave. They can't bear the oppressive weight of their homes and hearths any longer. Perhaps they hope to find that which was lost and take back what was theirs. Perhaps they are simply driven by an insatiable lust to see what lies beyond the horizon, to discover if the myths are true, to conquer that which remains or has been stolen, and to carve out their own place as lords of some abandoned castle ruin. Humans have inhabited the villages of Ravenland for generations, and still they are considered intruders by elves and dwarves, who have yet to forget the ancient and bloody wars between humans and the Elderkin. The elves sent their servants, the orcs, to war, but left them on their own when the battles became too savage, a betrayal that lives on in the songs of the orcs. The Blood Mist may be gone, but the land may have become even more dangerous because of it. In the last stages of the Older Wars, when the King of Alderland beyond the wall sent armies to subdue his former governor, the spellbinder Ziggler, it is said that the wizard desperately opened gateways to demon worlds, from which hordes of indescribable horrors poured out into the land. Many claim that the Blood Mist followed the invasion. What is certain is that one can run into horrifying beasts in the forests and among the ruins, completely alien or twisted combinations of various creatures that never should have existed. It is said that Ziggler is still alive, transformed into a demon and worshipped as a god by the priesthood of the Rust Brothers close to Alderstone in the west. There are whispers about half-demons and undead created to finally conquer Ravenland. At the same time, the elves are standing fast in the woods and the dwarves in the mountains, while orcs no longer serve or spare anyone. On the plains by the ocean in the east, forces are gathering to crush Ziggler once and for all, in the name of the old gods. Others simply want to live in peace. These may be in remnants of human settlements, now living in hidden villages, half-elf druids, the wolf king of the woods, or halflings in their burrows. Ravenland is holding its breath for tomorrow.